just dream with me for a second.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Here, okay. So the Raptors tonight, Scotiabank Arena crowd. What kind of crowd are you expecting tonight?
I have a whole rant about this. I'm expecting a good crowd, but we'll touch on it a little bit later on. But just continue with your dream. This is about your dream, not mine.
Yeah, so Strizzy's out there introducing the starting lineup. And
get your hands clapping.
Yep, get your hands clapping. Gary Trent Jr. is in there. Pascal's in there. Your all-star point guard, Fred VanVleet.
But it's Strizzy's job is safe, by the way. That was not a very good starting lineup introduction from you, man.
But
I'm not hyped for this game at all. But keep on.
Yeah. Sorry. But Fred is usually the person that's announced last, but it's not. It's Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes, introduced last as a game time decision, comes out.
Okay.
And the Raptors just feed off that energy. They're up 15 at the half. Joel Embiid's got 3 fouls. And
hey, listen, I would love to see if he got into foul trouble for once. It'd be nice. Yeah. It'd be nice. Okay, keep going. Yeah.
And in the third quarter, Chris Boucher hits 4 threes, and it's a 23-point lead heading into the fourth.
Yeah.
And we get Svi, we get Utah. It's just a celebration. So now we're back in the series.
We get Svi and Utah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
okay,
now we're back in the series. Back in the series. Okay. Game 4, because Gary's playing tonight, but Nick said he's still not feeling that well. Right. So game 4 on Saturday, 2 p.m. Gary's finally feeling great. We finally get the full starting 5.
Yep.
Healthy.
Yep.
Okay, relatively. And Gary goes for 43 points. He hits a buzzer beater at halftime. He jumps on the scores table.
At halftime?
Yeah. He jumps on the scores table.
I didn't realize we had Patrick Beverley.
Put the Raptors up by 7 at half. It's a tight game. Okay?
He's jumping on the scores table for a halftime shot.
Yeah. No, because that's how hyped the crowd is. That's how hyped the crowd is. Like, he can't control himself.
Keep on. Yeah, go ahead.
And at the end of the game, Joel Embiid's got the ball. The Raptors are up 1. Fred VanVleet comes in and just rips the ball away from him. That's the game. And then, the whole time that Gary is going off, Glenn is looking over to his bench. He's like, I need Matisse Thybulle. But he's not there. Matisse Thybulle is not there. There's nobody to stop him.
He's at home drinking herbal medicine again.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Hopefully Gary went to Chinatown as well and just treated himself.
Listen, if Gary had Balangan at any point, he would have been fine for game 2.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the difference between 2-0 and 1-1 right now. So it's 2-2, okay? It's 2-2. Now, I'm not going to get too crazy with my dreams.
You've been sleeping for a long time. This is a long sleep, man.
Not trying to get too crazy.
This guy slept through 2 whole games. Okay, keep going.
Not trying to get too wild with my dreams, okay? Yeah. The Raptors lose in game 5. Okay, the Sixers bounce back at home. But then we get back to game 6. It's a really good crowd, and finally it's Fred, Pascal, and OG leading the team to a victory. Okay. And now it's 3-3, and now we head into Philadelphia for game 7.
Do you have an alarm clock?
And suddenly, the Tim Bontemps and the Zach Lowe's are no longer talking about how the Sixers are rounding into championship form. Suddenly the narrative has changed again.
That?
I heard a couple podcasts yesterday.
Okay.
So, and then it's game 7 and all the pressure suddenly is on James Harden. What's going on with James Harden? He's shooting 31% in the series, right? Like, what's going on with Tyrese Maxey? He's only averaging 17 points a game, since game 2. And then give me the final play. Give me the Scotty Barnes hook shot at the end, man.
Yeah,
give me anything you want.
4.3 seconds left. Tie game 90-90.
Yeah.
Sixers had just tied the game with a transition layup, and the Raptors come out of the timeout.
Yep. And on the broadcast, they are showing Kawhi's shot. They're showing Vince Carter's shot because every series has gone down to the last shot.
Not just on the broadcast. You know how Nick has the iPad on the sideline?
Right.
He's showing the Kawhi shot on the iPad. He's not even drawing up the play. He's like, listen, that's what we're going to do. Inbound the ball to Scotty. He's going to dribble into the corner.
Yep.
And he's going to hit a fadeaway, and he's going to bounce in.
That's right. Who's the Jordan Lloyd in this scenario?
Me.
This guy's made his way down from the radio booth.
Me.
They're like, when did we sign Jeremy Lin? Was that the rules?
Yeah.
No, we can't make those jokes. Asian Heritage Month coming soon. So, and there it is.
It's a great dream, man.
Yeah, but it's, it's got to start tonight.
It's got to start tonight,
start tonight.
You've now shared your elaborate dream, which is spans like 10 hours of gameplay.
Yes.
How many free throws for Embiid did you have in those dreams?
0. Yeah.
0?
Zero.
Yeah. Okay.
Nick Nurse has devised a scheme where Joel Embiid will be shooting 0 free throws. So I guess he's just dunking 40 times tonight.
So yeah, in your dream, 0 free throws for Joel Embiid. And listen, if he shot 0 free throws for the rest of the series, I think the Raptors have a chance.
Yeah, no. I like my chances. So we have a wish list for tonight, just things we want to see. So Lou, let's start with you. What is number 1 on your game 3 wish list?
Honestly, my number 1 on my one wish list would have been that we got Ray J's one wish. Just like loaded up for this. Salute to my childhood. Anyway, my
Dark
number one
days, dark
wish
days.
is stop helping off of Tyrese Maxey.
Okay.
Just don't. Like, I honestly,
Okay.
I wouldn't feel comfortable with him scoring more than 15 points tonight, man. Like, I'm so sick of seeing him score like 25 points on 8 of 11 shooting or 38 points and he's at the end of the game hunting for 40. Like, I'm sick of this.
Yep.
Make him actually beat you. Stop helping off of him. Leave him open for 3. Leave him open for transition. Stop allowing him to attack you on the closeouts because he's so fast. Stay with the guy. Don't help him. Whoever's on Tyrese Maxey, like, I'm not saying like, you know, if he sets the screen for Joel Embiid and Joel Embiid's rolling down the lane, you don't slide over. Of course, you got to use it like, you know, some sense with this too. But stay home when Tyrese Maxey, please, because he's gonna burn you. I don't think it's like a fluke that he shot this high of a percentage. Maybe the 3-point shooting is a little bit high, but obviously he's a very capable 3-point shooter over a short sample. I'm sure he can do it. But just stop leaving him, please. Especially if it's James Harden's driving down the lane and you know an OG's in front of him and has good position. I'm just gonna slide over and try to no. Stay at home.
Your man's got whoever's on Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah,
that is your assignment.
It's like pandemic rules.
Okay,
like 2020 pandemic.
Stay
rules.
at home. Yeah, stay at home rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
The stay-at-home order on Tyrese Maxey's defender.
Okay.
That's what I'm issuing.
And I was told that the Raptors have a lot of great 6'9" individual defenders. So I don't think this should be that difficult of an ask, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, that's your number one. My number one is I want the playoff T-shirts to be great.
No, they're already out, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. So it's black and gold. It says 2022 playoffs, got the Raptors and the OVO logo on it.
It's not bad.
Shouts to the Raptor mascot, Tristan Forbes, official team, photographer Nelson. I'll be hitting you guys all up tonight.
This guy calling them out. No, you're Nick Nurse calling out the officials pregame.
Size
right
XL. Yeah, do you have the guts to get me a playoff T-shirt, Nelson? Do you? Let me know.
How many free T-shirts from Scotiabank Arena do you have at home? Like,
I don't know. I give them all to my dad. It's charity. Yeah,
so
my dad gets so excited when he gets a shirt.
How many free playoff T-shirts does your dad have at home?
I don't know. He rotates through them. Yeah.
How long does it take? Like,
he has a lot of shirts from like the 2019 finals when they were handing out shirts. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm not just doing this for myself.
Okay. Wish list number 2.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. I think they should change the way they attack the offensive rebounds. Yeah. And what I mean by this is this. Okay, so the Sixers are torching the Raptors in transition right now. Right? They're playing really fast, they're getting the rebound, and they're just going, right? And I think they have like twice as many transition points. You have to stop that. You just have to.
Are they crashing the boards too hard right now?
I think partially, yes. But I think what I want is to see is this. When Joel Embiid is contesting a shot against probably Pascal Siakam, let's be real, right? If Joel Embiid's contesting the shot and he's not in the paint, crash the glass. Makes total sense, right? If you have driven the ball deep into the paint and you're shooting a layup, crash the glass. That's fine. The rebound's going to be there. You have multiple guys there. You have a chance to get it. What I don't want to see is Pascal's dribbling at the top against Tobias Harris. He's unable to get inside. He shoots the jumper, and then like 2 guys run to the glass with Embiid fully in the paint. You're not going to win that rebound a lot of the time, and you're really not going to be able to get back in transition.
Right. So they have to be selective and smart about crashing the boards and being aware of getting
So when Embiid gets pulled out and because he's contesting a shot, crash the glass. If you drive to the basket and you're shooting a layup, contest the glass. Everyone else, get back. Other situations, get back. I know it's like the Raptors win all the off rebounding battles. You're going to lose the transition battle in this situation. So you had to be more selective with the glass. All right, what's your next one?
Okay, I like that. I want one surprise performance tonight from one of the Raptors. I think, all respects to Tyrese Maxey and Tobias Harris, but those have been like otherworldly performances from them. I've heard people say that those are the 2 best games that Tobias has played in a high-pressure environment for the Sixers. I need one of those from the Raptors tonight. And 2 guys that I'll point to. I hope Gary's feeling better. I think Gary is the most likely candidate. The Raptors have just gotten nothing from him in this series, and obviously we can attribute a lot of that to his physical health. I think either Gary or Precious have to have a really good game tonight. And then, the other cliche is that role players play better at home. So let's get one of these role players either coming off the bench or in the starting lineup to have a breakout performance, because you're going to need that. You're going to need that. I know Fred Pascal and OG are going to show up. I know they're going to show up. I know they're going to contribute. We need somebody else to step up, especially if Scotty's not playing tonight.
Yeah, I agree. Which number 3? Let me see Scotty on the floor. I had something else written here. I'm going to save it for later, but no, let me see Scotty in the game. I think it'll be, like I said earlier, a huge emotional boost. I think he plays a lot of roles for this team, and quite frankly, he looked awesome in game 1. I just straight up want to see him more. Like, even if the Raptors lose and all of this, and all you come out of the playoffs is playoff experience, he's the one guy I want playoff experience for. So let me see Scotty Barnes out there. Simple.
Okay, I like that. My next one is I want to see an all-NBA performance from Pascal tonight. I know yesterday you were talking to Blake, and you guys were evaluating Pascal's performance so far in this series, and I think you guys landed on him. He's played like at an all-star level, but not at a level where you feel like, oh, this is the all-NBA player that we've seen.
He was a Chris Middleton all-star, not a Giannis Antetokounmpo
no,
all-star.
I think that's completely fair. We've seen this. We've seen this against the Sixers just 2 weeks ago. When he was the best player on the floor. Now, I know circumstances are different, et cetera, but no, like, if you're going to win 1 game, 2 games, 3 games, 4 games in this series, you need your most skilled offensive player to come through and deliver one of these performances.
I agree.
So I'm expecting that from Pascal, and I think sometimes the way we talk about Pascal, I think we've both been really fair talking about Pascal even during like the tough times. But at some point too, you got to look at that player and say that, hey, like, you got to step up tonight. Like, you got to step up. Your team's down 2-0. They're looking to somebody. Fred's not at full health. The rest of the roster is not at full health. So he's got to lead the way tonight. Yeah,
no, I like that. That's why my 4th wish was Pascal takes 25 shots. I think Nick actually said that pregame too. The issue is you can't hear the reporters when you're not in the actual room physically itself. Yep. You can't hear what the questions are. But I'm pretty sure the question was sort of asked of him, like, what he's expecting from Pascal, and he's like, what do you have, like 17, 18 shots last night? Like, I need 25. That should be at 25. So I want 25 shots from Pascal.
Okay, I like that. My next one, I want Drake showing up tonight with special guest Marc Gasol.
I like that. Yeah.
Or maybe, I'll settle for just a video of Marc Gasol. Just saying, hey, Joel. Hey, Joel.
Oh, man. Yeah, actually,
hey, Joel,
I like that. I like that. Yeah. No. Have him, like, the drinking the rosé at the parade and everything like that. Yeah. Let's show that video, like, at every timeout.
We're desperate. Yeah, like, all hands on deck.
Like, forget, like, showing me, hey, Scotty Barnes' favorite food is baked beans.
Right.
Forget, like, hey, who
which
am
we
I?
still need to talk about.
Forget, like, oh, which player is this? And they move the things around, or like spot the difference.
Here's Utah Watanabe if he sounded like the TTC.
Yeah, like I actually don't mind that one. But like, no, for every commercial break, just show me Marc Gasol and like defensive clips, like, and maybe just show that to the team as well.
Yeah, you remember during the 2019 playoff run? Well, yes, you do, because this was a Kyle Lowry 0-point game. You remember who showed up? JV showed up and watched that game.
He showed up like by surprise.
Yes, but this is like, imagine the ovation if Drake walks in 6 minutes left in the first quarter tonight and Marc is with him. Can you imagine?
No, that'd be sick.
Glenn would have to call a timeout.
We still have time. How long does it take for the flight to get me here?
I don't know, man. Marc, make it happen.